Ko Halayamla Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be titled, Caught Red-Faced. Okay, you've heard the phrase called red-handed. Well, they're red-faced as well, okay, and they're caught. They meaning Edom, the Edomites, the people who have tried to hide their identity throughout history because they don't want to be known for their true nation. Now, what nation runs from their true identity? Edom, okay? The self-proclaimed white man, European, you name it, the Ish people, them, they got to hide from their true identity. Edom, Esau's children, okay? Amalek. Oh, well, the Bible says kill Amalek. Speaking on itself, though, okay? Speaking on itself. So let's get to it. The term caught red-handed is an idiom that means to catch someone in the act of doing something wrong, particularly a crime or theft. And that's what they are. They're the criminals. They're the land thieves. They're the murderers. Okay? So let's get it. Psalm 64 and 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Yahweh Bashim Shai. In my prayers, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrections of the works of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And that goes into that draconian, because see, they make the laws. It's, the pen's in their hand. At the stroke of a pen, they change situations up, okay? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, and the perfect being the election of Yasharallah, the 1/3, starting with the 144. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Okay, they fear not the outcome of what they do, the crimes that they commit. So I'm gonna read that for again. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Okay? This is the book of Psalms 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men, okay? But these plagues are being transferred from you, Jacob, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, onto the other nations, okay, including Edom. Now they're starting to feel the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And what you see right here is old bitch Mitch McConnell being questioned. And what is he doing? Trying to skedaddle like every politician does. Look, nothing to see here. Mouth shut. This man, you go on and type in Mitch McConnell. He has so much to say. He's always opinionated. Always. I just think that this and that, blah, blah. But as soon as you ask him a question, that's his facial expression. He never comes with answers. Okay? Once again, to all the wickedness that they've committed here on earth. Okay? So, once again, this is Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men, okay? And this goes into that Job 9 and 24. You can't get around it. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked for a temporary time, okay? Back to Psalms 64. And we're going to go to 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter every day, all day. They commune of lying, snaring privately. They say, who shall see them? And that's the elites that reign over the peasants that they put in front of our face. Okay? The elites that are literally in secret, pulling all the strings, the puppet masters. They search out iniquity, sin on top of sin. They accomplished a diligent search, both their inward thoughts of every one of them. And their heart is deep, okay? And remember, the wicked go exchange from birth, okay? They go exchange from the womb. They go speaking lies as soon as they be born, okay? They go astray as soon as they be born. So like, I don't mean to hack that, all right? But we've been warned, okay? But Yahweh Bashmiel Shah shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded, okay? So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, all right? Fair use, 107, fair use, copyright. Okay, I'm not selling the product. This is strictly for educational purposes.
Water, I find you fascinating, Mr. Dayan. I really do. I can't understand how you have such self-assurance. A man who was born in Argentina, whose family comes from the Ukraine, and is actually wanting people, sensible people, to believe that he has some connection with my country. You, despite your eloquence, represent nothing other, you and your fellow settlers, nothing other than common thieves. You live on stolen land, you drink stolen water, you eat stolen fruit, you farm stolen farms. You live on land, you drink stolen water. I find you fascinating, Mr. Dayan. I really do. I can't understand how you have such self-assurance. A man who was born in Argentina, whose family comes from the Ukraine, and is actually wanting people, sensible people, to believe that he has some connection with my country. You, despite your eloquence, represent...
First of all, it's not her country. She's just as guilty as he is. They're converts. They're Edomites. Okay? None of them come from our country. Okay? All right? Okay, let's get it. Straight to the point. Zechariah 9 and 6. And this is what she was saying. But she has to understand she's one of them herself. And a bastard shall dwell in Astra. Okay? And that is modern today Tel Aviv. All right? The home of the wicked ABC 1-2-3 parade. And many other acts of wickedness. Okay? Hey, once again, a bastard is dwelling there. A bastard shall dwell in Astra. And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines, which do not dwell there. Those are Palestinians. Those are Ishmael's people. Philistines are Hamites. Okay? So, once again, we still dealing with this bastard dwelling in that land. And you heard her call him out. Stolen water, stolen land. But what she fails to realize is she's a product of the poison herself. Her people may not have been... Well, she may not be first generation, but generational, she doesn't belong there. Her people, they're once again Edomites, okay? So this is the book of Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is it that cometh from Edom, okay? With thy garments from Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel, Yahweh Shai, traveling in the greatness of his strength, those chariots, okay, that you call UFOs, as they talking about coming from the sky, coming from the water, they're coming from everywhere now, okay? Silly ass Eve mocking them, talking about do something. Little does she know they about to. When the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua snap that finger, it's on. You're going to see plenty of something, okay? I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the winepress, okay? Stomping out those grapes to gather that juice for the wine, okay? Now, once again, I always explain, this is the only time you're going to see me use red highlight. Pay attention. Isaiah 63:3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger. Tread who? Edom, okay, the nations, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant, all of it. He wants it all trodden with their blood, the blood of who? His enemy, Edom, okay? For the day of vengeance is in my heart. What's your heart? Your lob, your mind. Okay, so the day of vengeance is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's mind, okay? And the years of my redeem is come, okay? And hey, he's doing no more than returning the energy that was given towards us. Hold on. Let me explain that. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob. Who is Jacob? You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. Okay, you speckled birds. They look like other nations. You can even look like them. They hate you too. Why? Because it's a spirit thing. The spirit reveals, okay? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him with heaven. We was blessed heaven. Okay, and Esau said in his heart, in his mind, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay Jacob, my brother. Okay? And now let's back this up one more time. Obadiah. No. Salakia. Amos 1:11. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, those people, the Edomites, and for 4, 3 and 4, 7, that's perfection in the Bible, a perfection number of transgressions, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Vocab, he said he will not turn away the punishment because he did pursue his brother with the sword. His blessing was the sword. He pursued his brother Jacob and did cast off all pity to this day. And his anger did to tear perpetuously. And he kept his wrath forever. Has it changed to this moment? Have we seen any different behavior? No. Genocidal murderer. Okay? Now we're going back to that Isaiah. I believe we're going back to that Isaiah 63. I don't know if I made all of my point though. Oh yeah, I made the whole point on that one. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're going to finish this off with Ezekiel 35:5. And I pray that this has been edifying. Once again, this is called red-faced because they are. They're not white. They're red. Okay, and we know that now. All right. Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Yasharallah. Damn, didn't we just read that in Amos? By the force of the sword, which he was blessed with, in the time of their calamity, and the time of their injury had an end, that their injury had an end, okay? Salakia, let me read that right. I didn't think that was correct. Okay. Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Yasharallah by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity, their sin on sin had an end. Okay, so it was a time where the Lord said, okay, let your foot off of their throat. And they did not do that. They disobeyed. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Allah power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Saith, since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. Okay, you got an appetite for it, so now it's your turn to be the victim, okay? Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate. Now, what's Mount Seir? That's their people. That's once again, when you hear Jerusalem, we're a people before we're a place, okay? And cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains, once again, the governments, with his slain men, and thy hills, smaller, once again, governments, and in the valleys and in the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetually desolation. I will make thee perpetually desolation, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And over here in spiritual Babylon, that's going to happen completely. Wasteland, okay? Never inhabited again. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine. And who is that? That's the northern and southern tribe, okay? Yasharallah. And we will possess it, whereas Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was there. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, I will even do according to thy anger and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of the hatred against them. And I will make myself known amongst them when I have judged thee. Okay, he will make himself known amongst all the nations, just like he did previous when we came up out of Egypt. That brought fame to his name. Now this time it's gonna trump that, go way beyond. Okay. And thou shalt know, this is Ezekiel 35:12, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that I have heard all the blasphemies. Like once again, Ben Jew, you not quoting Samuel, and all of Amalek is supposed to be destroyed, utterly destroy Amalek. You are Amalek, fool. Okay, that's who the people you are. Okay. And that I have heard all the blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Yasharallah, against our people, against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai itself, saying, they are led desolate. They are given us to consume. See, they don't have no respect for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and they have little regard, even though they see all the signs in the sky. They have the equipment. They know that those chariots are coming to kick their ass. Okay. However, they still have the pride, and they still have this God complex that they can't overcome. They don't have humble in them. Okay. So the Lord will have to just go ahead and do away with them like he promised. All right. And with that, I pray that this has been edifying. This is called red-faced. Okay. A play on called red-handed. However you want to say, they're red-faced and red-handed. They're just the red man, period. The wicked. Shalom.